And here you will, under the home, you will see all the open connectors which are provided or registered to your cloud integrations. So if I want to use any of the connectors, let's say I want to use this HubSpot CRM. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to access this particular source system. So I should be having an account in this system. This is the URL where you can come and you can create your own account setup. And once you log into this particular CRM system, if you come to this contact here, I'm going to create some contacts. You can add or new contacts as well. So what I want to do, I'm maintaining all my contacts details under here, and I want to access this by another system. So using that connector, so this cloud integration capability helps you to connect to this hotspot CRM system. So what I need to do, so once I identify which connector I am going to use, I will come to this instances and I will click on this create instance and I will choose the connector. So in my case, I have chosen HubSpot, and you have to give a name over here, and you have to, so there are two modes of authentication, or to an API key, and these settings or this authentication you need to enable at your HubSpot CRM system, where you need to enable. So under the settings, so these steps will remain same irrespective of any source system you are accessing through the open connectors. These settings will remain same. Here you would be having somewhere probably like your API key. Here you will be creating. So right now they have stopped accessing the HubSpot through API key. Now they have recommended to use privacy policy. Under this privacy policy, you have to use this private key mode of integration. But yeah, this is where you can enable your API keys or kind of credentials that you need to maintain at the source system. And once you get all this information, you will come back to your open connector section where you will be giving all the credentials so that you can enable it. Once you click on create instance, means your instance is created. So you will see an entry over here, and then you have to come to this API document so that you can test your connector whether it is going to fetch some information from the source system or not. So in our case, we are going to connect to the contact details. So you just click on try out, and you need to come to the bottom, and then once you say click on this execute, you will see the output with the response code 200. And after that, you need to copy some of the details because now you want to configure the open connector adapter. You want to put some data from CPI or to CPI to get some contact information from the HubSpot CRM system. So you will be needing the user credentials, this organization, as well as this element, this information you would be needing, and you have to maintain all this information under the manage security section. Once you click on this overview, so you need to provide those three details in order to create a credentials, the manage security, and once that is done, you have to give the same credential name in your adapter. So just a moment. So many windows are open. Notepad. The last time to end. Okay, so once, just a moment, where is the security? Yeah. So once you come to this security material, you need to come to this create and user credentials, and under user credentials you need to select the open connectors, and you have to give all the 3 set of details, and you have to click on deploy. So in our case, we have created credential in the system with this particular name, and this is the resource which we want to call, and this is the endpoint. And from where I got this, if I come here, and this is my endpoint, and this / contact is my resource, and that is what I need to access. And once I configure the HTTP endpoint, then I can go and test it through my did I close that or what? So you need to tenant, probably this is my tenant, and if I just open any of, probably I will just open this one, and I will just come back to my iFlow, and I will take the endpoint of this, and once I will just copy this endpoint, pass it here, yeah. So this is where you will be seeing the response. So this is how you can configure it from CPI, and it is not mandated that you want to configure it from CPI only. Even you can assign this endpoint and manage this, or you can call this particular target system through your API management as well. So this is what I just thought to show you a quick glance of this, and definitely we are planning for another program for this. So we will keep you updated once we finalize that particular program. So we are still in progress on that.